Studio Dirus presents. Previously on Wolfbyker.
The hell did they do to my boy?
How many assailants did you say there were?
Mr. Morrow. Hey, the woman.
Stay here, pup! Sir, we'll get you help. You just stay put.
What? I'm fine.
Samusan, Merikuta, she has been shot.
Call an ambulance, I'm leaving now.
It is too late, young Sam. She's in the land of wind and ghosts now.
Mary. Oh.
Sam will be here soon, Pop. He will know what to do. Just in time.
Sam, over here.
Jesus, Pop. I'm so sorry. Have you called anyone else?
No, Sam. We called you first. It was too late when we got here to save her.
I see. No pulse. You got any idea who'd want to do something like this, or do you think it was a standard robbery?
After Wolf's running, I cannot help but think it is some kind of message.
You're probably right. I was thinking the same thing. Let's take a look at the tapes. Maybe we can get a good look at the bastards.
Those are merely decoys, Sama-san. The crow does not steal corn from the straw man's fields.
No. But he does come into a gas station and shoot up the place. Sorry, Pop. This doesn't leave me a ton to go on. But I'll see what I can dig up. Keep me posted on any news. I'm so sorry again, Pop. I'll be in touch soon. For nearly a week, I tried to scrounge up something. Figured maybe the murder weapon was a good start. The holes in the body, plural. Holes. Like the ones from a shotgun. Kinda like the shotgun that blasted old Wolf. Can't help but think that wasn't a coincidence. Maybe it was the same gun. Or the same shooter. My first stop was to forensics. They recovered a few shells from the alley I'd found Wolf in. I added the two found at Pop's garage. Pop and Ori. They got started on the funeral details. Wolf didn't do much but develop bedsores. It was at the funeral a week or so later I finally caught back up with them. I'd been busy in the meantime.
Thank you for coming. Pop and I, we really appreciate it.
We're so sorry for your loss, Pop. Ori, take care.
I was pretty far back in line, but it moved quick. What do you say to a biker who's lost his bitch? Not much. You just buy the man a drink. But maybe the information I had would do instead. Or maybe it would open up a whole other can of worms. The elderly couple in front of me gave their condolences to Pop, and took all day doing it.
I didn't know her very well, Pop, but she was always very sweet. Pop, I'm so sorry.
Not much of a look of that, Mary. But her heart was always in the right place. A hell of a cook, that woman. I'm sorry, Pop.
Jesus. Fellas, how are we holding up?
I'm alright, Sam.
Thank you for coming, Sama-san. I think we'll make it. Right, Pop?
Right. Wasn't a problem. I wanted to come by and pay my respects. Besides, I have a little information. Maybe a lead.
Ooh, juicy. Please, tell us more.
Maybe we should step outside. A lot of ears around here if you catch my drift. Besides, I could use a smoke.
Finding some manners, Samu-san. Interesting.
We stepped outside while the services continued. Didn't figure we'd be missing much. Besides, Mary wasn't going anywhere. Where to start? Forensics got back to me within a few hours. Those shells, unique. What? I answered the phone like a prick back then.
This is Forensics Robot Unit 1172. Are you there, Sam? Always.
Yeah, Forensics Robot. I'm here.
Hey, pal. Those cells you dropped off are damn new enough kind.
You don't say.
Yeah. It's from Butelli. Side by side. Old model. Those things were used for a minute back in the war. Finding a usable one now, though. Good luck.
I've got a contact on the street. Goes by the name Stingray. I met up with him to see what he knew about someone who worked with a shotgun.
Oh, shit! Always! What up, man?
Ray, how's it hanging?
Man, I told you it was Stingray. The only reason they call you always because you always get it wrong.
Good one. I need some help. Looking for a guy for some work.
Oh, yeah? What you need, man?
Looking for someone handy in tight quarters. Favors a shotgun. Not afraid to get his hands dirty.
Specific as fuck, man. What gives?
Okay. Maybe I'm looking for a guy who did a job, not one that needs doing.
Alright, then. I know a few guys handy with a piece. I could ask around.
No, Ray, listen. It was a shotgun. Old one from what I can gather. And this guy uses it like a scalpel. Precision.
I might know the guy you're talking about.
Great. Give me a name. Maybe the guys at the precinct can run it.
Man,
I can still remember the way he glanced around when he spoke. Like he expected someone to jump out of the shadows at him. I don't know if I'd ever seen old Stingray that nervous. Or ever again.
listen, man. I'm only gonna tell you this because I think you alright for a pig, Sam. Word's been going round. There's a big new player in town, and he's putting together something real nasty. Whole network of shit.
You don't say.
Motherfucker been paying everyone to either join up or shut up. And if they ain't liking the offer he gives, psh, they catch a bad case of lead poisoning, you feel me?
Yeah, I think I'm feeling ya.
I ain't heard no names, but this cat been hiring up every loose gun on the street. Anyone handy with a piece or a weapon, like he's making an army or something. Got this big lurch creepy motherfucker hanging around with him. One of the first guns he hired.
Really?
Yeah, man. Supposedly this dude is nasty as they come. Tall, gangly sumbitch, but bad with a shotty. Pretty good with his hands, too.
You got a name on that guy at least?
Everyone around here just calls him Mr. Marrow. Couldn't tell you if that's the real one or not.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Pretty interesting. Spent a good amount of time mulling that over. Then I remembered something else. The night I found Wolf. This is Unit 209, Detective Always. We've got a victim. Male. Gunshot wounds and multiple contusions. Send an ambulance too.
No, you can't.
Easy, Wolf. It's me, Sam. We need an ambulance to the 800 block ASAP. Alleyway behind the Meat Plate Deli and Jonesy's. He's bleeding pretty bad. Get someone out here now.
Sam. Sammy. Old Sammy boy. Bitch. Closer, Sam. She... D56EC, Sam. Sammy.
At first, I thought it was the ramblings of a recently shot man who'd soon be bleeding out. Understandable given the situation, I think. But maybe it was enough to go on. I ran the plates, came up with a slim possibility, and decided to follow up with it in my own time. Figured the chief didn't need to know about this little operation.
Oh? Hello, officer. Can I help you?
It's detective, ma'am, and I'm hoping so. Mind if I step in?
Well, have I done something wrong, son? My programs are on.
Just a few questions is all. Mind if I come in for a bit?
Huh? Come in, you say? I reckon so, but I don't want to miss my shows.
Well, ma'am, I'll cut to the chase. Following up on some leads, I couldn't help but notice your driveway was empty. Car in the shop? Don't drive anymore?
No, Sonny. It's been gone for a month or more. Some of those damn kids up the street probably took it. And here you still haven't done a thing about it.
Cranky old bat. Gun rack there is as empty as the driveway. That get taken with the car?
No. That's been empty since my husband killed himself with what used to be in it. 20 years or more now, I'd guess. Glad you asked.
Oh, I see. Sorry about that. This your boy?
What's that? No, that's my grandson. He's dead too, thanks for asking. Motorcycle accident.
Sorry to hear that. Good-looking kid. I won't take up any more of your time, ma'am. If I hear anything about the car, I'll let you know.
Shut the door on your way out.
I realized I'd probably wasted my time when I left her place. But you follow every scent, even if it sends you home without a bone. That was nearly the end of the road. Then I remembered the flowers.
Flowers? The ones you brought here?
No, Ori. Though I do remember those as well. The flowers at the hospital. The ones no one recalled bringing. Something about that struck me as weird. So I had security pull the tapes. Still got them down in lockup, actually. I gave Ori the rundown on that son of a bitch who dropped off the flowers. And of the limo. A limo registered to a Kentucky Forest Cache. Which is strange. Because, kid, as you and I both know, that man was thrown out of the window of his very own tower.
Right. But who was it with the flowers in the limo, then?
Pop asked me the same thing.
Who brought the flowers? So pretty.
He wants to know who the bastard was who brought the flowers to the hospital. And do you think they had something to do with all of this?
Well, I thought it was the least possible. So I took a little trip.
I figured maybe I should take a spin by the old tower. Why not? It wasn't that far out of the way.
What do you know? Someone left the lights on.
The traffic in and out of that place over the next hour or so surprised the shit out of me. Especially for a place that was supposed to be out of business. I figured maybe they'd sold the building. New folks setting up shop.
At least that's how it looked. I'd have to make some calls tomorrow to find out. That's when I saw it.
When you saw what, Samuel-san?
I saw that goddamn limo is what. It came creeping up the street right past me, like a great white waiting for a drop of blood in the water. Didn't manage to get a look at the driver, but I got a feeling it wasn't the auctioneer.
What is next then?
Well, as I see it, the only way to find out what's going on in there is to get inside. We need a mole. I'll be that mole.
Samuel-san, this is extremely dangerous, the task you speak of. You could be killed!
I'm aware, Ori. But something isn't right, and I got a feeling all this is connected somehow. You got any better ideas?
He didn't. Pop was inconsolable, and Wolf hadn't uttered a peep or even opened an eye. Dr. Dickhead assured us he wasn't sure about Wolf's state at all.
See what I did there?
Yeah, got it. So what next?
You remember a while back you asked how I knew what the inside of the tower looked like?
Yeah, a while.
Well, I made it in. Should have known something was up. It was too easy. I had a few disguises back at the house. A few things left over from my days in the circus. And it wouldn't be hard to blend in with these bums now that they've dropped the Western motif, if you get me. Walked right in past the first pair of assholes. Glass was busted out the doors, but two men with machine guns worked just as well, I'd imagine. The place had been ransacked. Just about anything of value stripped away. I'd imagine sold off. Not really the auctioneer style. Looked like they were getting ready for a goddamn war. Enough hardware to take on the city from what I could tell. Elevator wasn't functioning, so I took the stairs. Gave me a better look around the place anyway.
No one gave you a hard time?
Not a soul. Weird, right? No one even looked at me funny. Guess if you were an outcast, you had a home in the tower. Nearing the top, things got more organized. Security a little tighter. The assholes up here had seen some action. But I kept going. When I got to the top floors, it cleared out a bit. Offices were mostly empty, and only the occasional asshole. Master Suite wasn't even guarded, so I helped myself. I walked through the darkness trying to fumble the lighter out of my pocket. I clicked it on the same time the lights...
Oh, Sam. You're finally here. Why don't you come on in and have a seat?
The hell? The door clicked shut behind me. Old Tall and Creepy himself stood there smiling like some fucking loony. And there was that shotgun, pointed at my gut. Once my eyes finally adjusted, I turned to take a look at the man who sat behind the desk addressing me.
Mr. Merrill, relieve our friend of his piece. Should be inside his jacket pocket, on the left.
Yes, sir. Hey, you keep your hands off me, you creepy son of a... One punch from that big bastard knocked me senseless. Lost a few teeth from my trouble. I could feel him rummaging through my person, and the ropes as I was bound to a chair. But I'd be lying if I said I was able to put up much of a fight.
Careful, Merrill. We need him for the video.
What? What the hell are you gonna do with me?
Get the camera, Nana. Why, Sam, old boy, you're gonna help us send some friends a message. What do you think?
I wasn't too keen on the idea. But it wasn't looking like I had many options. That's when the old bat stepped out of the shadows.
Camera's ready, sweetheart. Let me know when to hit record.
She had played me like a fiddle. Probably was onto my game before I even showed my mug at her place.
You ready for your big debut, detective?
I'm not gonna say a goddamn thing.
If you're not gonna say it, well, I'm gonna make you scream it. Why don't you help him out, Mr. Merrill?
Okay.